What's up, YouTube? How's it going? Back again for another random video. Going to be talking to you guys about how car makers are fighting to ban you from working on your own car. And I'm going to do it topless. Nipples hanging out and everything. Okay, here we go. Automakers are using a law written to prevent copying DVDs and CDs to lock you out of making repairs on your own car. Their vision is dealer-only service. Remember the Digital Millennium Act, DMCA? Excuse me? Of 1998, the law that was introduced and passed by Congress on behalf of the entertainment industry to shut down free online sharing of music and movies. You thought that was all done, deal, and forgot about? Didn't you? Well, 9 years old, I was playing with Tonkas. I don't remember. The older viewers, you probably remember. Anything that happens in the States comes to Canada and such forth. Well, believe it or not, the DMCA is being used by companies to protect their digital intellectual property for the right reasons, like the rights to songs and films. To what some are calling an overreaching, like prohibiting anyone but the car dealer to work on your car. Crazy stuff, eh? It says, huh, but I'm saying, eh. Cause it's Canadian, I'm Canadian, eh? I'm Canadian. Ooh, slap my kitty. Fuck, I'm tired. Fucking pull a 12-hour shift, I gotta make YouTube videos? Damn. In cases of unattended consequences, so often common with a law whose impact does not fully understand. Companies have used the DMCA to cell phone service providers, blocking their customers from calling competing services from the mobile phone or from developing and using software bots to automate repetitive tasks. And now automakers are seeking ways to utilize the DMCA to block third parties, independent shop and home mechanics from accessing the software that controls the vehicle. That's crazy. Yes, there is an OBD2 port under the steering wheel on the dash that allows for a limited amount of data to be pulled from the vehicle's computers. Only the OEM shop computers can access all the data. And as cars are increasingly more controlled by computers, it will be virtually impossible to diagnose a drivability issue with a complete code set. What the automakers claim is that if the shop or individuals were given access to the code, they might be able to modify the code, and that changing it violates the car's company's copyright. That could mean anyone from the tuner looking to pull a few extra horsepower out of the motor, engine, not motor. Fucking hate when America says motor. It's an engine. To an enterprising shop technician who spotted a bad line of code that was causing a drivability problem and wrote a patch to fix the issue. Believe it or not, many fixes to problems come back to the automakers from their own dealers, mechanic. So how do they do it? The DMCA prohibits the picking of electronic locks that prevent duplication of copyrighted software. Of course, what Congress had in mind were DVDs and iTunes, not the opening of software to read error codes that are causing vehicle issues. But like a DVD or an iTunes file, the code operating your car is copyrighted. And rightly so, that's right. It's their IP, so it should carry copyright protection. That's brutal, man. That's fucking brutal. That's like, I got a Honda, I can only go to the Honda dealership and pay the $110 an hour. Oh, yawn! Holy fuck, man, that is pathetic. I feel bad for all the mechanics that are going to be jobless. All the robots working at Walmart. Oh, wait, we already got robots working at Walmart. They do nothing. But copyright is a protection, a shield that is there to safeguard the right of the author. The car companies, in contrast, are casting their eyes on the DMCA as a sword they can use to disable third-party diagnostic tools, close down independent mechanics, and prevent customers from repairing their own vehicles, and force all service and repair businesses to their franchise dealership, like I just said. Honda only goes to Honda. And a tin hut, green with the green, blackies with the blackies, whiteys with the whiteys. For whatever reason, Congress granted the Liberation of Congress the authority to grant DMCA exemptions. A group promoting open source technology requested an exemption to allow customers and independent mechanics to repair their vehicles without the permission of automakers. Hey, Honda? Yeah, well, I got an old 1991 Honda here. You must be busy down there. I need to fix it. It's got a steering wheel problem. Is that okay? No, why not? I already got the car here ripped apart. The steering wheel's all apart. We can't bring it there. It's gonna cost more money. Fuck. Let's just say the car companies weren't very happy. It's kind of fucking dumb, you know? Car companies are like, what the hell? What the hell am I talking with a southern accent? I don't know. I'm from Canada. General Motors, GM for example, argues that the ban on accessing car software is an important safety feature. The proposed exemptions presents a host of potential safety, security, and regulation concerns that have not fully considered. The automaker says, yeah, that's because you motherfuckers, Jeep, GM, you got hacked. Okay? Oh, we're gonna say something about it now. Oh, it makes more sense now. Shut the fuck up. They point out, for example, that someone could use software to disable cars' airbags, and when they sell it to another consumer, who they would have no way of knowing the airbag would deploy in an accident. Well, fuck, you should know that before it leaves the damn assembly line, dumbass. What? Seriously? They could also cut the wires to the airbag and pull the ball for the light. What is this? An Alfred Hitchcock movie? Fuck off. You know how many dirty mechanics are out there? Probably a shitload. There's Midas, Mr. Lube, you know, all those guys. Watch the news, okay? They're all dirty. But you don't blame the car, or the car manufacturer, or the dealership. Fuck's sakes. They could also cut the blah blah blah. If someone wants to mess with someone else's car, a cup of sugar in the gas tank usually does the trick. That's an old trick. You want to get back at your ex? You hate somebody? Don't key the car. Sugar in the gas tank, once it hits the fucking pistons, Dunzo. Dunzo, Washington, right there. But I didn't tell you that. But there's the good news for those of us who either A, work on our own cars, or B, don't want to pay twice the price. Who the fuck does? Pads and rotors, simplest job in the world. But when you go to a dealership, $400 or $500, blow me. Versus an independent shop. An independent shop is a lot cheaper because the guy knows, you know, I'm straight to the point here, $80 an hour, I'm still making money off you, as opposed to Dodge or Chev doing $110 an hour for their technicians and then boot fucking around. You know, a lot of those mechanics work on time. So if they're finished your car at 120, they may punch out at 130, make an extra, what, 15, 20 bucks off you, and then that will boost their hours in sales, right? Or a lot of shops that I've worked at, and I work at Subaru, Mitsubishi, they base their sales on work. So one oil change should take no more than 20 minutes. That's it, that's all. So you see a lot of the guys, when they're paid by hour, they do 2-3 oil changes at once. They'll stack cars on top of each other. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, Barbara's oil's done at 1:10 in the afternoon. I'll wait till 1:30, cash out, get my whole 45 minutes. There was a little bit of a problem with the drain plug or something. But there's good news for those of us who don't want to work. To either A, blah, blah, blah. For example, a printer manufacturer tried to use the DMCA to ban third-party toner cartridges. A garage door opener manufacturer tried to use this DMCA to prevent third-party remote controls. But neither of them won their case. And have you wondered why now you can take your existing cell phone to another carrier? It's not a technological breakthrough, but a law passed by Congress that forced the cell carriers to do so. Ha! This will be an interesting case. While the car companies have many resources, repair shops, both independent and both part of a chain, do as well. And then there will be well-organized voices of millions of car enthusiasts across the country. I don't. The car companies stand a chance. They typoed that. So what are your thoughts? Comments? Likes, dislikes? Leave it below. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think society's going to get controlled like a motherfucker? I'd really like to know, because I personally don't think it's ever going to come down to that. And if it does, everybody that owns a vehicle is going to be working in their own garage, on the street, in the middle of the road, on their own vehicle. Oh shit, got a flat. Boom, do it myself. I'll use food. I'll fill the tire with nuts or rice as long as I get home. We're cheap, but we're not rich people, so we're going to save our money. And this is just retarded. I'm out, YouTube. See you later.